Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, so today's session is a little bit of a standalone session following yesterday's stream. Because in yesterday's stream we didn't get very far. We ended up in a sticky situation right here with this fight in this area after rescuing Nair. I might have to just pause this because this guy is going to get on my nerves. He's a bit eager, isn't he? I mean, the guy's dying of poison in there, but who cares? I'm trying to explain. You can still hear him. Anyway, so when it comes to those kind of situations, and it's happened in a handful of streams in the past where we end up having a really tough fight and I can't do it on the stream and I end the stream without success, and it always irks me, always gets me frustrated because I hate to leave things kind of unfinished or feel like I've been beaten. But I needed to go away and think things through, maybe read up on other people's strategies and stuff, and have a look at what I've got at my disposal to come up with some kind of a plan. And it took literally no more after the session than 10 minutes to spot the plan and execute it. And I did this fight twice in a row, straight after the stream, with success. And it's amazing how a little bit of tactic and positioning makes a massive difference. This fight yesterday might as well have been impossible. With the right little tactic, just a regular fight. So I'm going to take you through the tactic, and then we're going to see if we can implement it for a third time in a row with success, because if it doesn't work, I'm going to look a fool. But it does definitely work, because I've done it, so I know it does work. But here is the plan. So as we saw yesterday, we had a variety of different explosives at our disposal. One of which was quite a powerful one, which was given to us by a gnome that we kind of found all the way up here. Philomene. So she gave us that room. I think it was room powder, right? That's a very powerful explosive. So when we've finished blowing this up and Nair comes out and talks to us, there's a clump of dwarves that kind of centre around this area. So if we put ourselves this little rune powder vial where they're all going to be stood and then set it off, that's going to be a lot of dwarves seriously injured, or even more beneficial, blown into the lava. That's going to make our job a lot easier. But there's still a lot of dwarves that are not going to be affected by that, so we still have to do some other stuff too. So with Vulpus, you can also see that we have two explosive smoke powder bombs, which we can use for any remaining people that are kind of clumped together to get their health reduced. And that is how we're going to deal with the early stages of this fight. But that isn't going to be enough to win the fight. So what else are we going to do? Well, we're going to use the age-old, time and tested RPG method of kiting people into an area where it creates a little bit of a choke point, if you will, and because we were fighting here, we were fighting down here, and look, we're in the open here. We were getting shot and hit from every single angle, and that was our problem. We need to limit that. So taking a look around the immediate vicinity, where is a potentially good spot for us to be able to take our characters to kind of funnel the enemy towards us, where we can pick them off almost one at a time. And if not one at a time, certainly in a more compact manner than in the wide open area. Well, we took our characters up here, some of them last time, and if we just walk a little bit further to this area here, look at that. If we plot ourselves here, we're out of the line of fire, and the enemy, if they want to shoot us, are going to have to come up here and down, or even from underneath. Come around here, up there, or maybe even from round the back. Round here, down here, and there's a way to get up here from the back side, which is a very long-winded way to go, but it may happen. So that means that they have to split themselves up, and we can pick them off when they're doing that. So with a combination of the explosive start, a couple of bombs, and then running to get the AI, I hate to say that AI, you know, the enemy, to come to us, that should be more than enough to do it. So, without further ado, that's what we're going to do. But we have to get this to work properly. Now, one issue that we've got with this situation here with the room powder vial is that there's a lot of gnomes walking about as well, and we want to limit damaging them if we can. So the placement of this is quite important. So we need to place this more towards kind of this side, because there's going to be a gnome round about here. There's going to be gnomes up here. There might even be one gnome kind of here-ish. So we don't want to kind of blow them up if we can help it. So we're going to put the room powder vial there, and hope that's going to be a decent enough place to damage the dwarves, but not damage the gnomes. We could maybe even place it even further this way, to be honest with you. I might put it around about there. Let's try that. There we go. Let's put it there. Still within range to be shot at with a fire blast, and hopefully not close enough to damage too many of the gnomes, if not any of them, if we can help it. So without that, there we go. That is the strategy. All I need to do now is execute it live on camera. So let's see what happens. Now, when I did this yesterday twice, we didn't need to use our potions of speed. So we might not use those either, but we're going to use the bombs. We're certainly going to use mirror image. Karlach's going to have to frenzy, and she has also got the elixir of hill giant strength on as well. So that's probably about as much buffing as we need if all goes according to plan. Let's see if it does.
Looking ahead.
Shadowheart, take it away.
Finally! Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
Shadowheart is running off. There we go. Volpus is going to wait. There you go. That's nicely placed. Mirror. I was too slow with the mirror. This could be a problem.
Finally! Does not. You care for the weak, true soul. If he indeed is a Dwerga.
I was too slow with the mirror. This could be a problem because we're... Yeah. I'm ensnared now as well. I wonder if Misty Step might still be able to be used. If we'd have got the mirror, that would not have hit us, you see. Attempt one already off to a bad start. Okay, we're going to have to reload this, I feel, because we didn't get the mirror image off with Volpus, and that is critical for this tactic. Unless Misty Step can get us out of this predicament, which it can't because we're ensnared, we're pretty much screwed, and we're too close to the room powder vial. Okay, that's the... There you go, that's the first attempt failed. We need to... It does require us to get a decent initiative roll, and of course to get mirror image off, so let's try that again, shall we? But you get the gist of the strategy, you know. And this is proof in the pudding that I haven't sat here and tried this 15 times and just recorded the or uploaded the session where I was successful. Because it includes a failure as well, so clearly I'm not doing that. And you should know me well enough by now, I don't do that kind of stuff. Right, we'll put that about there. We'll get Shadowheart doing her stuff.
Way to go still.
Baldur, can you hear me?
Shadowheart runs off. There we go. There we go. Let's get the mirror image off just before he comes, just as he's coming to run. There we go. There we go. Now we should be fine.
Fine. Does not. You care for the weak, true, and if he indeed is a Dwerga.
Am I ensnared again? This did not happen yesterday. Okay, so this strategy will not work if Vulpus is ensnared. It is just going to be nigh on impossible to do it, because he has to get away from the room powder bomb. It's as simple as that. And yesterday when I did it, we were never ensnared. Well, I did it. I only tried it twice and was successful twice, and we weren't ensnared a single time. So this is a new thing. And I didn't know you could be ensnared through a mirror image either. But anyway, we shall try again. See, I told you, didn't I? Proof in the pudding. This is definitely me doing it live. Doing it live, boys and girls. Doing it live. Right, let's try again.
Let's get on with it.
As soon as we get this done and Vulpus out of there, we should be good to go. We should be good to go. Okay, mirrored.
Does not. You care for the weak true soul.
And don't forget, you can actually save in combat as well.
Soul,
So if it all goes really well, perhaps we should save it, right?
Dwergar,
Save us doing this again.
true.
Right, we need a good initiative roll. We're going second. That is a good roll. Okay, now we're cooking. Okay, now I'm going to quick save it again at this point, because I don't want to do all of that again. And so we've got a good roll with Vulpus's initiative. We've got the room powder stuff placed down. We're quite happy now. Right. Oh, this is going to be an explosive type of situation. Right, okay, so what we need to do is we need to Misty Step up here, if we can. Right, so we're all out of the way now, and then the next part of the plan is to trigger this room powder bomb that's right there. So we have to explode that. Now with Vulpus, it doesn't like to use fire, so we're not going to use any fire. So the only way we're going to explode it is with a bomb, but I kind of don't want to waste a bomb as well, but it's the only thing that we have. Now Shadowheart is going to go next, and she has the ability to cast Fireball, which could be handy. Like a Firebolt. So I'm trying to determine who's going next. Elder Brithvar. So he's going to go, so he's probably going to run towards us, so he's going to move away from the explosion. He's going to probably shoot us, so he's probably going to stay there. And then that guy... I don't know who Drar is. Is that him? Oh, then he's going to have a turn. So he may come out of the line of fire if we don't do it now. And he might get blown into there. So do you know what? We'll have to chance it. We'll have to chance it. So what we're going to do with Vulpus is we're going to use a bomb. Well, no, actually we could use an Alchemist Fire. He's not afraid to throw an Alchemist Fire. That's completely different, Kettlefish. So we'll throw the Alchemist Fire here so that we hit as many people as possible with that. And that'll also blow up the room powder bomb as well. So here we go. Time for big explosion. Did we harm any gnomes? No, he's alive. He's taken some damage. He's taken a lot of damage. He's taken half damage. Sergeant Thrin hasn't been touched yet. Some people flew off into the lava. I don't know how many. But I don't think we killed any of the gnomes. I'll have to replay this back when I edit the session. But I don't think we killed any gnomes. So that's a good plus. So we are off. We have gotten off to the start that we wanted. So now what we need to do now is just take Vulpus away from any sort of danger. And now we enact the plan. Okay. Okay. Shadowheart. Shadowheart. We've got Mind Master Dunmore. Could do with being vanquished. We've got Mind Master von Mara. So basically the aim of the game is to eliminate people as quickly as possible. So these two are ripe for elimination right now. Of course, he's the big threat. So the more we can injure him, the better. And so is Sergeant Thrin. Okay, so we need something that's going to hit these guys, or is likely to hit these guys. 70% chance with a heavy crossbow. Is that the best we can do? 95% chance with a guiding bolt. That's pretty decent. Spiritual weapon, we're going to cast that because that's going to be something that can be used to draw the enemy's fire, giving us a little bit more time. We're going to cast that at one of the choke points when they all start to make their moves. So I'm thinking with Shadowheart, I think getting rid of Mind Master von Mara is going to be the order of business here. It's a guaranteed, well, it's 90% chance. We've got plenty of level 1 spell slots available, so let's get rid of these Mind Masters because they can cause some serious issues with their spells. So one down, hopefully. There we go, there goes one, and we are not going to summon our... In fact, we will summon our spiritual weapon now to entertain this guy. Because basically, if they come up through this way, then the spiritual weapon we're going to leave kind of roundabout here anyway. So we're going to come down here, focus on people that come this way and from the back. So that's pretty decent. Right, so we're happy with that. One thing also worth noticing as a tactic with Shadowheart is that she has this ability, which is a level 3 spell, Healing Word, which heals us all for a little bit. It doesn't heal us for much, but it heals up to 6 allies, which is a lot of healing. But the benefit of this is, because she's got a certain equipment and certain abilities, when she casts a heal on somebody, it gives her hit points, it gives them temporary hit points, it gives bless as well. So by casting that, we're getting 4 blesses for 2 turns on everybody, giving them temporary hit points, and she's health healing as well on top of the heal itself. So this is a very powerful heal, I realised yesterday when I used it, because we were all suffering with a little bit of damage. But anyway, now that she's done her stuff, she's going to make a beeline for the back end of this area. He's suffering a little bit of burning there, which is cool. And he's going to be coming from the ladder side, which is perfectly fine because he's little and tiny, and maybe Karlach will throw him off the edge and kill him. Here comes Nair, which is quite nice because he's in an area where there's also the Sergeant Thrin. So Karlach is going to do a couple of things here. She is going to use a potion of speed, or is she? Hang on here. I want to throw a bomb down there. To hit him and hit her. So that's going to be one action. A rage charge. It's going to be difficult for us to use rage right now because we're not going to be hitting things, I don't think, every particular turn until they get closer to us. So Oil of Speed is only 2 turns, isn't it? Is it 2 turns? So if we pick him up and throw him, are we still able to throw a bomb? I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to use that just in case we can't do that. So if we throw him down, 42% chance. Is that right, or is that the actual chance based on the chance of throwing? Because if it's a 42% chance of that being successful, I think it's a pointless exercise, in fact, and we should perhaps just throw the damn bomb. I think damaging these two is a priority, right? So I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go to Volpus. We're going to give Karlach a couple of bombs. And And Karlach is going to knock herself out here.
Heading out.
And lob a couple of bombs down there, I think.
Another fight. Let's go.
Always forget in combat you need to
Gods, it's hot in
transfer them rather than drag them. Right, let's throw. We can throw 2 here. Now, I kind of want to be careful of not to hit the gnomes, which is kind of an issue. Because this gnome is very close to him, and I was hoping to see the AoE splash damage here, but I don't think I can. So I'm going to put it there in the hope that it doesn't damage the gnome. Oh, this is too risky. It's too risky. Right, Nair is the biggest threat. Change of plan here, right? Nair is the biggest threat. Right? So I think if we actually throw our weapon from a height advantage with the high ground, it might do some significant damage to him. And we get 2 attacks, right? So, do you know what? Let's I don't want to risk hitting the gnomes, you see. So, we're going to change tact. We'll get more turns to hit this guy. So, yeah, get rid of the big guns if we can.
That's it.
Oh, shoot. Ah. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, pal. I was trying to avoid doing that. That's why I didn't bloody... that's why I didn't bloody use a bomb. But now that he's cleared off, now we can use a bomb. Right, this is interesting. Right, let's stick a bomb right on you. Or maybe right on her. I mean, he's still a bit close. I'm going to stick it there. That's nice. And I think we still get another action, right? So... I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it right again. Did I miss him that time? Killed her, though. Can we still throw again? Oh, yes, we can. Okay, 5 damage. Right, that's a pretty decent turn from Karlach. Karlach, the DPS queen. She's killed Sergeant Thrin. The second bomb didn't hit this guy, and the second throw didn't do too much damage. But he's down to just almost half health. And yeah, I mean, we can't really complain too much, can we? Right, let's move it. We're going to move down to here now.
Aye, aye.
And start to get ready for the enemy to approach us. Right, it's now Astarian's turn. So Astarian can certainly have a look at dealing with this guy. 60% chance. He's reduced, which makes him probably harder to hit, right? Where's his cone? Can't really hide to get the advantage to do more damage, but we can use Hunter's Mark. Can use Hunter's Mark, so we'll do that and hope that we get a bit lucky here with the shot. 60% chance. Never mind. Right, anyway, we're gonna Scarper now.
Let's go.
Scarper! Not enough movement. Happy days. The slow lumbering, the slow lumbering spiritual weapon. Yes, we know it well. Okay, so he's going to come. Thud is burning, but Thud will probably enlarge. Thud will start to come. And we've got somebody... Oh. Oh. Oof. Oh. So as you can see, we're not out of the woods. You know, life is a little bit easier, but we're not completely out of the woods here. Another bomb right now would be quite nice, but we don't have that capability. But an AoE spell, perhaps, if we have one, could work wonders here. Let's take a quick look in our backpack for anything AoE based that we might be able to use. Cloud of Daggers, perhaps? Charm Person. Cloud of Daggers. It's not a massive AoE, is it, though? That's the only trouble with that. If we had some kind of like a chain lightning or something, that would be pretty cool. Don't think we do. Alternatively, we can just use a magic missile on... yeah. Magic missile, perhaps, on Nair as the guy that's the biggest threat. And we can use a level 3 on this one. The other level 3... Actually, no, do you know what? That's not good, because we need to save our level 3s for... what's it called? For counterspell, because if he casts his mind control spell on somebody, we need to be able to counterspell it, and that's 2 level 3s to block 2 counters to block 2 mind control spells from him. So I'd rather use it for that, because also we could also do a hypnotic thing, but again, it's a waste of a level 3 spell, and I don't think we need to crowd control at the minute because we're quite happy having these guys move towards us. So I think a level 2 cast of this. We don't have to move too far to use it because magic missiles can move round corners and all kinds of nonsense. So we don't have to move. So yeah, we're just going to just hit him as hard as we can. 17 health. A nice hit. And we are going to use it. It's probably not going to do much, but we're going to try it anyway, just because it's free. It's just a bonus action and it doesn't cost anything. It's a cantrip, so...
Seems like the best way.
Does it cause any kind of... Nah, of course it doesn't. And in fact, we shouldn't have done that because we've moved probably a bit too close to the edge now for my liking. But anyway, you live and learn. We're in the line of fire now, never mind. Oh, I forgot about him there. Completely forgot about this guy here. There we are, fighting guys down here, and we've got 2 guys right up here causing us all manner of issue. Karlach just actually ran past him to get where she is. So did he. We've now got ourselves in a little bit of a surrounded type situation, which isn't ideal. Isn't ideal. So what we're going to do is, only 2 of us are injured, but I think now's a good time to use Mass Healing Word, if only to get the Bless for a couple of turns. So casting that. Gives us all blessed now and gives us some temporary hit points and all that kind of jazz. And now we have to take care of this Dra fella. Somehow, some way. We could hold him. Could try hold him for a little bit. Let's try hold person. We've held him. He's been held. Right, we're going to run away now. We're going to run away. We're leaving Vulpus right next to this guy. But spiritual weapons should be able to mop up here a little bit. Okay, so... who is the biggest threat? Mirthis is a problem, but who is Hunter's marked? This guy, right? 70% chance? I think we'll deal with him. At least we'll try to deal with him. That didn't quite go according to plan. Okay, never mind.
Heretic! You should never have come here.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Counter spell! I don't think so, Buster. Shield of Screams. I have no idea what Shield of Screams does. Can we hold that thought? What Shield of Screams? Protected by the screams of his enemies. Armor class increased by 3. And if we hit him with a melee attack, we suffer psychic damage. So we have to hit him from range, which is perfectly fine with Karlach because, of course, Karlach has that ability to be able to throw her weapon, which is always very nice. Frenzy! And then let's start lobbing some stuff. 42%. High defense. We have disadvantage because we're poisoned. Ooh. Now, sipping on an antidote is a bonus action. We've used that to cast Frenzy, otherwise we could remove poison. So we're going to have to just hope to get lucky. We get 3 attacks, I think. Oh no, we get 2. No, we get 3 because we've got action. Or maybe we get 4. If an action counts as 2 attacks... Because we get 2 attacks with 1 action now, don't we? I don't know how that works, actually. But let's just try and flip and hit him, shall we? He's the biggest threat and he needs to go down. Vulpus could probably... will definitely be able to hit him with Magic Missile. And he should be going before him next turn, so... Makes me feel like maybe we should leave him be, but let's not risk it. So, there we go.
Handy.
Okay, that's fine. It's less than a 50% chance, but we're gonna with 3 throws. We expect to hit with at least 1 of them. 16 damage. He's got 1 health left. I hate it when that happens. Nice. Good night, and God bless you. Oh, that would have been nice if you'd have killed him as well. Karlach is my favourite character. Other than Vulpus, of course. She is a beast, isn't she? She takes no prisoners or anything. Right, we are going to stay here for now. I mean, I'm wary of this character down here, but there's still a couple more that need dealing with up here, so we shall just stand fast for now. Okay, spiritual weapon does its job and gets rid of that guy. So we're looking all right. We're looking much better. So you can see. Obviously, we had to reload it twice because we got off to a bad start with Vulpus getting ensnared. But positioning, explosives. The fight is just made so much easier. Now we haven't done it yet, and we could still die. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. But literally. We have barely suffered a scratch. These guys are falling at our feet. The 2 big guns are already dead. And life is good. Apart from when you poison us with your arrows. Or miss, as the case may be, which is perfect. Here comes big guy, Corsair Greymon. This could be dangerous for Vulpus. Critical miss, that was rather fortunate. Vulpus needs to get the flipping hell out of there. Vulpus needs to get the flipping hell away from here. We do have some invisible people as well to worry about. Like, Vulpus now is in the attack of opportunity range. Now, if we Misty Step away, we should be fine not to suffer. We have to use it at level 3 though, because we've used all our level 2 spell slots. Shoot. Is that 2 attacks of opportunity or just 1? I think it's just 1, right? And there's him as well. We don't have to worry about counter spell because Nair's down. And we are in a bad position here. So we shall use that to Misty Step away. And then we can just literally magic missile people now. To death. Just kind of conscious that we are surrounded here. We're not in the best position. We've got 2, 3, 4 of them surrounding us. So we really need to act fast. We have got a spiritual weapon. What we might be able to do with Shadowheart is raise dead here. We've got a corpse right there. And we've never used that spell yet. So, you know, turn that into a budding ally could be a strategy. But for now, Magic Missile has to be the order of business. Only level 1, but this guy, the spiritual weapon, might have this. The big ones are the threats, and so we'll go with the Thud first. And we still have movement available, but I think staying around about here. Still round about here seems to be a good bet. Okay, so this is Shadowheart, right? So Shadowheart is going to do Animate Dead, and we can animate a zombie or skeleton. I think we'll go... Or we could go Healing Word again, you see, because that's a level 3, and we are all suffering with a little bit of damage. But we could use that next turn to reapply our Bless, you see. And do we need an extra pair of hands, or are we happy to take these guys on 4-on-4? Kind of think we're happy to take them on 4-on-4, if you ask me, really. We are going to cast Guiding Bolt, I think, is probably the best bet. And we'll try and get this guy down.
Let's do this.
Radiating Ball Orb. Let's just remember what that does. I kind of forget these things. -1 to attack rolls, which is pretty decent. Okay, so she's cast that, and then she's going to come down here, maybe draw some of the fire from this character, because she's got full health, you see, so she can take a couple of shots from Mirthis here. And right, who's going to suffer? 91%, and we have advantage because of Guiding Bolt now, so we're going to use that to... Can we not? There we go, we can. Path is interrupted. It's fine, let's just come a bit closer then, shall we? And that puts him down. Quite nicely, in fact, and kind of tempted to try to run up here and go into hide in shadows to see whether or not that actually does anything. Right, just come about here. Thank you, Astarion. I don't think we need to pop a potion, but I think sometimes safe is better than sorry. But we'll hang on for now.
Heating up.
Because one Mrs. Karlach is about to unleash holy hell on somebody, and she's going straight in for the big guy. So let's get smacking.
Bye bye.
At 90% that was, by the way. That's better. That's better. We'll take that. Thank you very much, Karlach. And we'll take that too. She's on a mission, isn't she? She's on a mission. She's not messing about here, is our Karlach, I can tell you. She ain't messing. There we go. We'll take that too. There goes my temporary hit points. Oh, well, look at that. Oh, somebody has just come out of the hiding. Well, I never. Right, 21. I think we can save our spells at this point with Vulpus, because we're not going to do a long rest here. I don't think we need to necessarily. So I think we're just going to now switch to Ray of Frost. And you can see, look at the extra 5 damage there from the lightning charges, which is also pretty handy. Even with a cantrip there, it's quite good. Okay, looking good, looking good. Right, let's so Karlach's poison, not Karlach, Shadowheart's poisoned, which really significantly reduces her chance to hit. But we shall try. We shall try. Again, we could use an antidote to remove that, but I kind of think we're at the point where we don't want to waste consumables now. I think we've got this under control a wee little bit, so I think we're good. 75% chance. Karlach's got that in hand. And Vulpus will also get a turn before he gets an attack, so we need to start popping off this Mirthis, who's got full health here. Unless you critically miss, of course, and then you're not really doing the right lot. Okay, there goes another one. And we shall bring you down. Let's focus on Mirthis here. Okay, so Mirthis needs to fall. So there's 2 of them left. There's 2 of them left here. 80%. This is not going well, is it? Shadow Heart. 20. 25. I mean, if we can't hit with 80, how are we hitting with? How are we going to hit with 75? How long is she poisoned for? Is she poisoned indefinitely? Is she stood in poison or something? Oh, until long rest. Okay. Well, if I'd have realised that, maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would have used an antidote sooner. I think I've ended her turn though now. Never mind. You live and learn these things, people. You live and learn with these things. Maybe we can throw an antidote at... No, we can't throw potions. It's an action. So it's a bonus action to use them.
There's blood in the air.
Right. Oh, but he does have a full action left. She's essentially useless while she's got this poison on. So, and we've got a lot of antidotes, right? But with only 2 enemies left, but she's poisoned till long rest, and she'll have to walk around with this condition. No, we're not having that. Change my mind.
Time to push my luck again.
Change my mind. We're gonna give her some respite here. Let's send that to Astarion. A bag of tricks.
Let's have some fun.
Open. Antidote. Throw. There you go. 25% chance. Really? Okay, the throw missed, but the effects obviously splash, so she's now removed from that little slight predicament she found herself in. And actually, we can actually do an attack here with our offhand weapon. Unless, of course, you miss. An 80% chance missed, 70% chance missed. Who is this Mirthis? A ninja. Right, that's fine.
Got this.
Okay. Alright, ninja. Let's see how ninja-like you are when it comes to avoiding Karlach's returning pike, shall we?
Go on.
Okay, ninja. Excuse me. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh, you are, but we can hit you, can we? Oh, I see. I see. Bloody hell. For a second there, I thought she was invincible. Right. I'm going to save it, not because I'm fearing I'm going to lose this fight now, but I'm fearing, what if the game crashes? I don't want to do this again. Right, spiritual weapon. Slowly coming down. Oh, gone invisible. Why? There's only one person we can actually see right now, and that's you. And we don't have enough movement points to get down there, so we're going to have to skip our turns, I think. Skip our turns. Right, here comes Mirthis. Who's now poisoned Astarion. Very annoying. Okay, here comes Dalfar. Right, Volpus. It's the poison damage that really annoys, so for the sake of like one magic missile, I might just do it. That's 16. 16. Right, we're going to run away.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Right, whose turn is it? Shadow Heart. She'll have to return the favour, I feel. But first of all, can we flippin' deal with this clown? Guiding Bolt gives advantage to Astarion, so we shall use a spell. As much as I said I'm not going to use a spell, I need to use a spell because we're struggling here.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Be quick.
Smell blood.
Okay, take it away, Shadowheart.
Need to learn the hard way.
No? Karlach, apologies. I'm getting my ladies confused. Oh!
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse.
Ah!
You should take a look.
Aha!
Light on my feet.
Victory! Okay, how long have we been going for? 46 minutes, there or thereabouts. Let's save it again. Oh, I can't tell you how good that feels. I can't tell you. I cannot tell you at all. Okay, so there you go, folks. That is a viable strategy for defeating all of those Durgar. And the lesson to take away from this fight for future fights is positioning is king. So yeah, I'm going to loot all these guys off camera. Any juicy loot I shall show you at the start of the next stream. But at the start of the next stream, we shall be down here on the ground where we will talk to the gnomes. And I think we didn't kill any. I don't think we did. So that's a very big thumbs up there, because there was a lot of exploding going on at some point. So the fact that we haven't killed any is a very good positive. So we'll go down, talk to the gnomes, set them free, hopefully. Or at least, hopefully take some thanks from them. And then, in here, isn't there supposed to be like the remnants of a temple or something? So we're going to have a look and explore of in there. But that'll be in the next stream, which may be Wednesday. I might be playing football now because they are short, so I have to step in. But that doesn't mean that I can't do a stream Wednesday afternoon from around about 5 till 7:30 anyway. So you're going to get a stream regardless, I think, on Wednesday of this. So there you go, folks. I can rest easy now, because these kind of things do irk me and do irritate me, but we have done it. So in the next session we shall loot the spoils of war, and we shall continue on in the Grim Forge. Until then, see you soon.